Hi, it's Mary. I hope that you are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're here for our final September book review of the book The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. So this book was my choice of an older title from our young adult collection. It was written in 2012 and it's the first book of the Raven Cycle series. It's a young adult fantasy book. The story centers around Blue Sargent. She lives with her mother and her mother's friends. And her mother's friends are all clairvoyant. In fact, Blue is the only one who isn't psychic. But she knows one thing. For as long as she can remember, she has been told that she will kill her true love. When Blue accompanies her Aunt Neve to the ruins of an isolated church to keep watch for the spirits of those who would die in the upcoming year, Blue sees one of them. She sees a young man named Gansey, and she's told there are two possible reasons why she can see him. Either he is her true love, or she will be responsible for his death. So when they meet in actuality, after a misunderstanding, Blue, Gansey, and three of his friends all become friends. So each one has a mystery of sorts surrounding their life, and each is searching for answers. By joining together, they help one another move closer to the answers that they seek. This is the first book of the Raven Cycle series, so all of the mysteries are not solved and we don't know all the answers, but there are some surprising twists and turns along the way. And I will say that I really liked this book so much that I came in and checked out the second book in the series right away. So how are you going to know if The Raven Boys is a book for you? If you have liked the books that I'll talk about, it's a good chance you'll like The Raven Boys. If you read The Raven Boys and you like that, you might want to check out one of these other books. The first one is The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. And in The Hazelwood, just like as in The Raven Boys, there is a mystery. Alice's grandmother, who writes dark fairy tales, has recently died. And when one of the characters from these fairy tales kidnaps her mother, Alice goes in search of her mother and learns about herself along the way. The next one we don't have in our branch of the library, but they do have it in some of the other branches, and that's Six of Crows. So Six of Crows takes place in 17th century in a country inspired by the Dutch Republic. Kaz Ketterman is offered a lot of money to rescue a scientist from the most highly protected place in the country. He and a group of associates head out together to accomplish this feat, and on the way learn about themselves and become closer friends than they were. Six of Crows is the first of a two-part series. The second book is The Crooked Kingdom. So my last suggestion is one that I haven't actually read, so I'm not going to go through and talk about what it's about because I haven't read it, so I really don't know. But I do know a few people who have said that this is a good book, and I have heard that it is similar to The Raven Boys, and it is on my to-be-read list. And that book is The Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. And it's the first of the Infernal Devices series. And I really like that name for a series as well. So there you have it. My final September book review. I will return in early October with what I'm reading in October. And I'm looking for book suggestions. So if you have a suggestion, you can let me know. I'll put my email in the information below, and you can just send me any suggestions that you have or anything else you would like to say. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me for the September book reviews. I will see you again next month, and I hope that you enjoy whatever you choose to read. Thanks.